Hey guys, what's up? It's me, PigBoy25 here, and today I am bringing you a Gurnee construction slash just miscellaneous Gurnee news. And Six Flags Great America's Facebook page, we're going to kick this off the right way. Six Flags Great America's Facebook page, just a few days ago, maybe even yesterday, released a video showcasing February 2017 construction. We'll give it a watch. We'll watch it a partial the way through. We're going to see it. We're going to skip this little intro. Okay, you can see in the background.
Hi everyone, we're here outside of the Joker.
And there's a lot. I've already watched the video a couple times. There's a lot of these girls in this exact same shot. So while we're here, we're gonna have the exact. Things here. Here's where a track just drops. It ends here. Okay. Here's the official trailer. This is what it's supposed to look like right here. And here's what it looks like right now. See, okay, so you can see this little track gap. This is where the station will be. This is the lift hill. Here's the second layer, third layer, and then the station will be here. So, and if you saw what it's supposed to look like, it's like 3/4 complete. Lift hill. Keep notice how it's aligned with Batman the Ride. And just a lot of this lift hill things here. They probably got some. They probably still need to work on electronics and stuff like that. You can see everything from this ride according to them. We're going to get one last shot and then we're going to pause the video and stop. Yeah, right here. So basically, that's what it's looking like. Now I have this image already booted up. If you hear some clickety-clacking, then I'll probably also be doing something else because there's more news than just this. Here from the January No Coaster Con, this is a Great America endorsed screenshot of where the Joker will be located. Now, if you remember, the lift hill was closest to Batman, and that was true. So we're going to see it's just going to be in this position. Lift hill will be closest to Batman. The ride will stretch out across the former spot of East River Crawler, stretch out across the spot of Jester's Wild Ride, and stretch out across the bridge of former Yankee Harbor and Raging Cajun. And the station, the queue, the theming, they all need to work on that. They haven't worked on any of that yet. I mean, they have basically these parts and these parts down here, and like here and up to about here completed. They need to still work on this entire top section. And also the station's going to be right here. The station will be actually in the former spot of a snack place. They had like a refill station, not like a employee operated one. They can have nachos or pretzel bites and soda and grab-to-go snacks and stuff like that. That shack was right across from Angelo's. It's most likely demolished in room for the station. The queue will probably be all throughout the section where East River Crawler used to be. And we're going to see it leading up to Joker. And the former bridge from Mardi Gras to Yankee Harbor was right about here. Let me straighten it out a little bit. Like right about here. Now you have to go through here and around and to get into Yankee Harbor. Also, the entrance to Picnic Grove used to be right here. Now it's over here. And they still have V2 in the shot. Keep notice of that, because if you've seen the latest Screamscape rumors, some people will say that'll be gone. However, it's still in the screenshot faintly right here. So, keep note of that. So yeah, that's basically the outline of the Joker. This is where it's going to be. If you remember my prediction video of the Joker construction, when they were still clearing, they're tearing out the flat rides. They had hay bales up where the lobster, also formerly known as East River Crawler, will be relocated and trying to hide out the remains of the orbit. Yeah, all that fun stuff. I mean, if you want me to cover, Ira is already late to the party on the V2 rumors. I'll just come to my consensus. No, I don't want it removed, and no, it shouldn't be removed. It's fine. So just get that out of the way if you're asking me for it. All this fun stuff. Maybe it can also mess up the entrance of Roaring Rapids a little bit. I doubt it. I don't know. Let's just stick to this area. We're not going to stray down here. So that's probably all the same. We're not going to stray over here. We're not going to stray over here. We're going to stray over here only, like this area. I also heard Angela's going to get redone, but also, let's just. I think I've talked about it enough. Let's just get on it. So I got to go to Screamscape. So we have a little article, and it's literally at the top of today's news. Friday, February 10th, the day this is uploaded. Great Wolf Lodge coming to Gurnee, Illinois. Now we can also look at all these. I mean, Alawada Alatawada, my bad. Several Great Wolf Lodge expansions already. Minnesota, they took over the Waterpark of America, and now they're gonna rebrand it. They're not gonna tweak it more than probably just edit the resort, edit the rooms, and put in a rock wall, rope course, bowling alley, arcade, put all the typical Great Wolf Lodge stuff. And Georgia, there was a public vote held against them in Peachtree County, so they're trying to move out to LaGrange. They're both pretty close to Atlanta. I don't know where exactly in retrospect. And the lodge has already been confirmed on the Great Wolf Lodge company website as well as their Facebook page. I'm not going to look it up. That's a bit of work. However, this is what we care about. Oop, I skipped it. This is what we care about. Oh, facepalm right there. This is what we care about. Great Wolf Lodge, Illinois, 2018 rebranded resort. According to a local news, which I'll click on that article, a deal is now in place for Great Wolf Lodge to take over the current Key Lime Cove indoor water park resort in Gurnee, Illinois, and transform it into a Great Wolf Lodge location. Now, this is an interesting story. Because as you know, if you're around Grand Avenue, I-94, the big area, I mean, that's the only resort for miles. The nearest ones are probably in Wisconsin Dells. But that's the nearest water park resort. That might be the only water park resort in Illinois. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think they're more common than amusement parks. But basically, Key Lime Cove was the only resort around Great America. That's the gist of things. And they're going to be transforming it, which, for those who are trying to get to 2017, have kids, and trying to get to a resort and everything, they're probably going to have to stay at the nearby Best Western or motel or something if they're going to stay here for multiple days. I mean, it might cause bad things for a little while, but personally, I'm actually a fan of this. Not because I had a spite against Key Lime Cove, not because I'm indifferent, and I just want more money for Gurnee. Because, see right here, Great Wolf will end up paying the city $1,500 more a year in taxes than it currently gets from Key Lime Cove, and they'll be entering a tax-sharing agreement with Great Wolf. I'm not all the businessy guy, so, I mean, let me just say, I like the Great Wolf resorts. I've stayed in one. I've stayed in two, actually. One when I was 10 years old, 9 years old, and when I went to Cedar Point in 2010. I wasn't a fan of that one. That's because that's before they renovated the entire thing to really appeal to kids. They just were a humble water park resort, and the one in Sandusky, Ohio was easily outclassed by the Kalahari Resort in Sandusky as well. So, I mean, if you want charm and all the Great Wolf theming, go to that one. Otherwise, if you want water parks, just go to the Kalahari. But I've stayed at the one in Mason, and that is probably one of their best resorts. Like Grapevine, Mason, somewhere in Canada. I mean, they got a couple really good resorts. Solid ones, with good water slides and everything. Good charm, good theming, lots for the kids to do. And I was a fan of it myself. I was blown away how much they changed from my 9-year-old self despising every minute of it to 2015 or 2016. I think or no, it was 2015. Being in Mason, Ohio, realizing how much charm they put into this place. They really transformed the past 5 years. A lot of things have been added. They're really kid-friendly. Not to say that I did anything myself. I mean, I was there for one night, and because I wanted to be at the water park for an afternoon, and I like the water park, so all that fun stuff. I'm just a big fan, and let's just say. Right here. If the deal is finalized, Key Lime will likely close this spring to allow Great Wolf to renovate the resort and water park over the next year and open the rebranded resort projected for spring 2018. Now let's click on the local news. Now this is not a virus link. This is the Chicago Tribune. No, I do not want your Waukegan tires. So this is Key Lime Cove right now. There's snow on the ground. It's definitely, the water slide's under construction. Oh, these are the grand opening in 2008. So this is the grand opening. Never mind. This is not current construction. Okay, so I was misguided on that one. This was construction in 2008. Well, yeah, that's why there's snow. There was basically no snow this winter here in Illinois. It's crazy. And all this fun stuff. Screw this advertisement. I said screw this advertisement. Okay, I'm muting it. Key Lime Cove's been underperforming. Right there. I mean, it's located right off I-94 from Gurnee Mills, been netting the village only $400,000 a year in resort taxes, and then Ziegler, the community development for the village of Gurnee, thinks that Great Wolf Lodge will do a lot better, and they're an industry expert in the hotels.
What?
Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
Sorry about that. Little brother walked in, got back from school. So let's just say, Key Lime will receive we're just gonna ignore the business stuff. We're gonna ignore all the businessy things. Ignore all these things. The water slides don't count. This only, according to Linehand, Great Wolf Lodge will not only pay the 3% amusement tax with a small amount of gains on its facility, not on the pool activities. The water park will draw in even more money. I mean, and Great Wolf also plans to spend $65 million on renovations, increasing the asset value. No dates are confirmed. Significant capital investment. And they also are currently own resorts in several states and in Canada. Recently purchased Water Park of America. And here's a little thing about Key Lime Cove. It opened in February 2008. It cost $135.7 million in 2008, so adjust that to inflation at will. 414 guest rooms and a 65,000 square foot indoor water park. Now, I've been to Key Lime Cove many times. That water park does not feel 65,000 feet. They have a kiddie area, a wave pool, a lazy river, basketball pools or just general swimming pools, a toilet bowl slide, a couple body/tube slides sticking out of the thing, and a kiddie play fortress. That's all. And they got a hot tub. But I'm not allowed in that because I'm not 18. It does not feel like it's 65,000 feet. It's either it's not 65,000 feet, or it probably is, but they probably didn't use the room to the space to all of its advantage. I'm not good with square foot perception. I probably couldn't even get 200 feet in front of me right. Future concepts added the 200 additional rooms, 30,000 square indoor water park with a transparent roof, and a 60,000 square foot outdoor water park, but never came to fruition. It never came to that. So, yeah, I think this video's already been going on for a while as well. I'm apologize for the unprofessionality of this. I've been very... I really saw the news and I was like, I looked at Screenscape and I saw the video yesterday and I was like, oh, I can make a good video out of this. So all this fun stuff, I'm just going to go right back down. The deals are currently in negotiation. This might not go final, but I know that Great Wolf definitely has an interest. Key Lime might have interest in selling off the place. And the village of Gurnee really wants this. So odds are it's going to go through. Very well odds it's going to go through. I'll just exit out these tabs. And then, I'll cite my source real quick. I'll just want to make sure. I use the Chicago Tribune article linked to Screamscape. Screamscape itself for this news and the water park panel. And I use Six Flags Great America's Joker construction update video. So if I don't own any of those videos, I just want to say that I use them without permission. But I'll just say thank you guys. I'll give full credit to you guys for using them. If you were even watching this video, because odds are they aren't. All this fun stuff. All this. We're gonna just ignore all that. That could be another video if you still want me to. If you want me to start reading Screamscape articles more, so you can get the news and video, go right ahead. Ask me to do so. I'm perfectly fine just reading to get views or reading to put up a video. It's not that hard to do. Most of my videos involve PowerPoint things. But yeah. With all this exciting news coming to Gurnee, whether you like it or not, everyone would love progress on Joker. Not a lot of people might be happy that they put it in, but it's good that they're making progress. And so it's going to be mixed opinions. So I'm going to ask you, what do you guys think about Great Wolf Lodge inquisition of Key Lime Cove? Just leave your answers in the comment below. I really want to see your thoughts on this. I bet you didn't even know this was coming. I did not predict this coming at all. I thought Key Lime Cove was doing just fine. I mean, I hope you guys have a great day, great February, whatever you want to have a valid of. Just have a great single unit of whatever you want. And as always, peace.